The Senate President Bukola Saraki, in an interview monitored on AIT, considered the suspension of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Onnoghen, as a gross violation of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, adding the process is not transparent as Buhari's fight against corruption is suspicious.
Well, I think I've spoken earlier on this. It's very disturbing, and I think every Nigerian should be worried. My view has always been that we all support fight against corruption. But I think that when the process itself is not transparent and the process itself does not support what I call right things not being done, and the process itself, I would say, corrupt, then there's a big danger that we're weakening the institution and creating a problem in the country. Taking the Supreme Court, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court to CCT 30 days to election on issues that were definitely known to everybody as far back as 2016 before its confirmation. There's nothing new there. So government were aware of those issues before bringing them to confirmation. Petition come in, and within 48 hours from time petition arrives, you have got the statement, you've got the charges. It all looks very, very suspicious. And again, as somebody who's been through this, my concern is that, you know, when people try to use corruption to fight perceived enemies, it's very unfortunate, and it's a danger to our democracy. We all support fight against corruption, but this just looks a bit suspicious. And I think government have made so many statements on this that contradict you. First, we're aware, we're not aware, and then we now know that you are aware. So it is very disturbing because the arms of government, the independence of the arm of government is what sustains our democracy. And it's very, very unfortunate that we find ourselves here. So whatever the processes that must be done must be consistent, and government must show that truly that this is actually a fight against corruption.
President Buhari had claimed he replaced Justice Onnoghen temporarily on Friday, 25th January 2019, following a directive given by the Code of Conduct Tribunal over failure to declare his assets, which include bank accounts containing foreign currencies. Saraki, comparing his case on asset declaration with the CJ, encounters a statement written by Onnoghen, declaring the duty of benching the Chief Justice of Nigeria should be a joint effort between the executive, legislative, and judiciary.
First of all, you remember, mine was 3 years old. I was never even asked to make a statement. I never made a statement. The first thing I heard was I was being charged on issues again that were like over 13 years ago that had no substance. In his own case, I think he got to do a statement like in the morning of the same day, and later in the afternoon he was slammed with charges. That doesn't. So we question you asked. So when he wrote the statement, was the statement looked into? Was it investigated? I mean, there was a petition from somebody which is accusing you of this. You have now written your statement. What you expect is that there will be some investigating team that will look at that before you can now conclude that those issues are enough for you to take him to court. But we're all within a few hours, statement and charges, and next thing he's in court. So this is the kind of thing that is. So his own is, to an extent, is pretty much similar to what one went through, and I keep on saying this. You know, we can't weaken our institutions.
What do you think is the end?
Earlier, the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate Atiku also called on the reinstatement of the CJN, describing his removal as undemocratic and a strategy Buhari hoped to use to win the presidential election in February 16.